We're in London. We're doing a show for a band called Hybrid, and we've had a few problems with the sound equipment. More than a few. That channel sounds horrible. Sounds nasty. Sounds shitty. I'm totally responsible for all of their equipment, making sure that it's set up correctly. Basically try and make sure that they can get a show out of it every day. Because it's a London show, it always seems to make people jumpy. And also, this is a showcase gig, so we've got media and journalists, and that makes it more stressful for the band. The hours are long, stupidly long. There's a lot of travelling involved. And there's some pretty stinky back alleys around the world. You can spend a large part of your life pushing things through big puddles of urine. But I couldn't ever work in an office, ever. I've done shows where you turn up 5 hours late for sound check because your bus driver took you into Austria instead of Switzerland, and you're literally throwing the equipment up just before they open the doors. Just over an hour, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Actually, I've got another present for you. This is one of
you. It's been a difficult day. We've been having to get equipment to work any way you can.
Total chaos.
You have to maintain the appearance of calm. To be honest, mostly I am. Calm. I've had horrendous days where absolutely everything is breaking, and quite often they're the best shows. I completely understand the thrill of performance. A really good show by a really good band is an incredible thing, and it's a one-off thing. It happens once, and that's what drives everybody in live music. And then you do the same thing in reverse. You pack it all up and you go and you do the same thing again the next day.
There are 50,000 DJs in the UK. There's more DJs than there are bus drivers. Tonight I'm playing at Bar Vinyl in Camden, and I'll be playing some of my tracks for the first time, so hopefully it'll go okay. I'm actually quite nervous because I've never played these tracks out before. My name's Jeanette, I'm 23 years old, and I'm a struggling DJ producer. I'm like the black sheep of the family, just because my parents don't feel keen on the path I've chosen. They'll think I'm crazy. I don't think the word's crazy, I think it's just ambitious, that's all. I'm probably like considered the struggling artist just because I'm not making any money from my art. And I have to do a lot of little random jobs in order to support paying my rent. Is that the only remix?
That is the only mix as far as I know.
There's no point of being just a DJ anymore. You've got to be a DJ and something else. You've got to be a DJ and have a label, or be a DJ and be a producer, or be a DJ and be a naked DJ or something. So the producing thing kind of fits with me much better than anything else. I could be in my bedroom producing between 3 hours to 18 hours. It takes me a long time to write a track. When I didn't know about producing and I saw other people doing it, I realized how difficult it was. And I still find it difficult, but I'm still learning and overcoming those things. And I think that's why I've stuck with it more, because I don't find it easy. Realistically, it'll take years. Hopefully it'll go okay and everyone will treat it like just a normal track. I'm not going to make a big announcement that these are tracks that I've done, just hopefully they'll be tracks that people like anyway. I've given up pretty much everything. I left home, I had a really good English teaching job. I gave that up for a reason. I'm not gonna give it up for nothing. So I think that's why I'm so determined. I don't have to made it and be famous, just I can look back on my life, you know, in 30 years' time and go, yeah, I gave that a go, you know, and I'm happy I gave that a go. I feel fulfilled.
Morning, Wiley. On your way in, there's a pickup at 528 Little Portland, floor A, West 1.
My name's Wiley, I'm a motorbike courier, and this is my office. Our job is basically to pick parcels up and get them from A to B as quickly as we can. I do around about 20 to 25 jobs each day. Because I know London so well, rather than give me one job going to one place, I can get like 5 jobs and get them all dropped off in the same amount of time. I don't really want to know what's in the packages, as long as it's not ticking.
very much.
See you soon. Thanks very much.
Take care now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. If you stick to the speed limit, then you never get anywhere, basically. So we go a little bit quicker. London is just, it's intense, man. Like, the volume of traffic on the road, and everyone's aggressive, and no one's willing to give an inch. So the smoother you are in traffic, you flow, man, like, you know. And that's what it is. You can listen to the sound of the engine, and it's to keep it in tune, like, you know. Your concentration has to be so great because you have to scope everything. You're looking like 200-300 metres down the road. You have to be aware of the dog crossing. You have to be aware of the police. You have to be aware of the bus pulling out. If you come up to big lorries, you have to make sure they see you in the wing mirror. And all this information is flying around your head at the time. And if you make one mistake, I crashed. I was wearing gloves, everything. Part of the bike exploded. The metal kind of lashed through the finger, and I went to physiotherapy, but the scar tissue is so bad in there, it's kind of locked, so that's a little hook finger, you know. In my time of dispatching, I know five people which have been killed on the job. Just recently, there's a friend got killed on Southwark Bridge Road. A truck basically come around the corner, mounted the pavement. He was looking the other way. It affects everyone though. As soon as it happens, it's in your head, and it makes you think about what you're doing. Is it really worth going quickly for your job, you know? Of course it is. Traffic lights. The road in front of you is clear, and you hear people, they're revving their bikes, and you just sit there and you're waiting for that light to go from red to amber to green. Amber comes, all of a sudden you're in race mode. Straight away, it's an instantaneous thing that you click into it. And that's moments like that keeps it going. It's great fun, man. It's just a great job to be in. When you're really in tune, when you're switched on, then it's just a rush, man. From start, you pick the job up, the adrenaline it's an intense buzz. So you get home at night and it takes like 2-3 hours before you can unwind from the day. If you have a couple of scary moments as well, it's always in your head, like, you know. And you can replay things, like, you know, in your own mind, like, you know, of what happened. And the worst question you can ask yourself is, what happened if?